Amnam, it says, I'll let you know previously, Sheyesh Shinuyim Be'inyan Gedeshim Kavi Makomam. Ki B'Kaddish Hodu, which is the only one that we really worked on, but they're all pretty much the same. So you see here, B'Kaddish Hodu, the Kaven, Al Mab the Havai the Alof and the Mab. This is when you speak about the 42, it's going to be the Alof and of Mab. That's what he so calls it. Ve'elu Havaya the Sag, whereas the Havaya the Sag Ve'el Havaya the Sag of B'Kaddish the Yotzer, the Kaven Al Mab the Sag. V'Havaya the Av, and then going on to the V'Havaya the Av, and also the V'Havaya the Av. Behind Sham, V'Sham Be'arno, so over there explained. Ki l'kach yesh shnei mini mab, so we see there's two different types of mab. Shnei mini koach, two different types of 28s, v'kaddish b'zech v'ofen. Sheva v'ovin. Sheyesh men v'yishtabach ad v'yischalo. Harech b'mab echad ba'osius, this is one mab that we consider to be with letters. V'hu b'mab osius atachton, as he calls this is the mab of the lower letters. Shuhu b'chavaya the mab the halofim, which would be the amaya havaya of the halofim. V'achar kach zayin teva zatz, and then you come to the 7 words called teva mevov osius. So he says sheyesh men v'yishtabach ad v'yischalo. Then you have harecha b'mab sheni shal tevos, and now you have a second one which is for tevos. V'lechein hu mu'ulach b'shuvach min rishon, so this is a higher level. V'hu mab the Havaya the Sag. Kenizka b'so the Kaddish the Hodu, like we mentioned over there in the previous one. So it's another 42, but using the Havaya the Sag. V'alderik zecha b'hu b'shar Kadeshim, so in the same way, you find this in all the rest of the Kadeshim. V'alderik zecha b'yesh koich tachton of the Osios. Now he says that there's a higher and a lower one, and he says the lower tachton is from Osios, and v'koich elyon the tevos. Gam hem koch the ma v'koch the sag, and where are the 28s coming from? Where do we see the milui coming out? Excuse me, it's in the Havaya, the man of the 28 of man, the 28 of sag. V'hina im haderek sheba'arnukan, so kol v'shehem b'chinas of mochen the godless, when mochen the godless, the v'yar gam came out of, so we'll explain also. Inin shnei koach v'shnei mab im derek hanizker, going along the same way that we mentioned. What does he mean? Im shneichem amitian v'tzarek l'kavin shneichem kavanas ele b'yachad, or they come together. You have to have the two kavanas at the same time. For Indian, who the Indian is like this: ki yesh mochin the godless the ima. There are mochin that are mochin the godless of ima. V'yesh mochin the godless the abba. V'inech b'mab harishon, the first mob. Shucha osios, they're always, the letters are going to become mochin de'ima. Ki heim hayos rishonim, because that's where you'll be, that's what comes first. It's on the outside. Umizgala b'datachilo. Ugavar bi'arnok b'nazach b'midas amen yehe shmei rabba b'varach. Apparently he already said that. Okay. All right, let's see where we're. I don't know what happened to me here. Hey, my Yosef Rishonim is Galim, or okay, I lost the place. That always goes with Ima. Ki heim hayosef rishonim umizgala b'techila gvar be'arnak b'nazah b'midas amen yeh rashon. Amen yeh shmei rabba. So he said b'var l'mochin the abba. Now when we talk about the mochin the abba, nirmazu b'koach ha'cheres, it really refers to the other 28. Shehem tevos, which is the word. So he's making a distinction here that we hadn't seen previously. Sheyesh ad amen achron, which really goes to the last amen. But the zechah v'ne'emba b'chem milos elu al haseder hazechah la'elech b'kol berchosa. So let's see what he says. Ne'emar b'chem milos elu al haseder hazeh. He said, Le'ela mikol birchasa, v'ish Abba hu le'ela min ima. So when you say Le'ela, you're talking over here about Abba. Then we go on and we do the 28 and the 42. It comes to, and it ends at the word Ba'alma. So what's pshat? Was on the Omrim Pam Rishon Amen. So here's where we say the first time we say Amen. So you should have that idea as well. You're using these words. Derek Mashakasav Ba'amen Yehei Shmei Rabba. He said, so you have to have this idea that the two names, which are Yud and K, now this is another idea that goes on that word Yehei. So he says, Sheyesh Begimel Shemus Elokim, Sheyesh Begimel Mochen the Abba, which really refer to the three Mochen of Abba. She is Malu Begimel Meluyim, the Yudin, the Heyin, and the Lofim. Shehem Gematria Amen, and they come to that same Gematria, the Gematria of Amen. Let's see, I lost a little bit of place here. Okay, now, Ugavar Yudua, so it's already known, Sheyesh Kadeshim, Shechosmin Bechem Ba'omrim Yehei Shlomo Rabba. There's another one where the end of it is Bechem Ba'omrim Yehei Shlomo Rabba. So there's another Yehei. But Tzarak L'Kaveh B'midas Yehei, so really focus on the Yehei that you see over there, the Yehei Shlomo Rabba. So that you can be complete, but greatness. Al Gimel Miluyim Shesidron Yehei, so this really refers to going to the three Miluyim, where you see the Yud, the Hey, and the Aleph in the spelling of the name Elokem. Look at Moshe Gavanas, Shagavanas Ba'amein, Shagavanta Ba'amein, the same Kavanah you had over there. Yehei Shmei Rabba, you had the same Kavanah over here. With the Milah Shlema, so it's Yehei Shmei Rabba, Vorach L'olam Olam Elamai Shlema. The Kavan Shehuba Bechinas Yisod Amagula the Abba, which is now being revealed. When you get to that word, then you would have this idea, Hanikra Shalom Kanoida, which the Yisod is also known as peace, or Shalom. Okay, so let's see where we're at now. Let's see, okay, a little bit more. So he says, okay, he says, V'Bishar Kadeshin lo Gibal Ditam B'Morizal. Now the rest of the Kadeshin, I really didn't get anything else from him. Lama lo nizgar bo inyan Yehei Shlomo Rabba. Why didn't he mention that? Al derek shemod marzuhu b'Yehei Shlomo Rabba b'nizgar. I'm a little confused about this. So he said, "V'hinech b'kol shar milus amein sheyesh b'kadeshin ein bechem kavana zu." They don't have this kavana. What kavana we talk about? So I'm a little confused about what kavana he means. But only these two amenim. So he says, Shehem ba'amen Yehei Shmei Rabba B'Barach, the Amiran ba'alma v'amra amen. But out of the rest of the amenim, Yesh lechem kavana cheres biarnu ozar b'inyan seder kol amenim b'brachos. So this would be explained over there. Neither sheyesh chiluk bein brachos at the tefillah v'chav mitzvos o birchos on the henin on sham. So I'm not sure exactly what that said, but he did introduce there 2 different times to say Yehei, but I didn't quite get that whole idea. Let's go on. Try to get this focus a little bit better. There we go. V'sham nizbayer od tam the KADDISH al arvis kodem amida. So let's talk about the one that you say before the amida. Now, I don't think the Ashkenaz do that. But at any rate, everybody else does. V'hisecha v'chakadish yesh bein ashkivena the tefilas yod ches the arvis. Masha ein came b'shachris, which is not the case by shachris. Because over here, Shetzarach l'smoch ge'ula tefillah, that's the reason why over there by Shachris. Gvarn is bar la'era b'tam l'davar zeh, that we already said previously, a reason for this. Gam min l'tam alku asba, but taking that time itself, Tzarach lomer kaddish ba'arvis, you have to say kaddish at nighttime. The fish of Gavar bi'arnu, because we already explained, and I really don't remember anything about this before. Levisha Gavar V'Arnu Ki B'Tefillas Arvis. So when you come to that nighttime tefillah, Ein Olam Habriya, Ein Olam Habriya Oler Lamala. It doesn't move up. Amnam Olam Hatzilus Hu HaYored Lamata, but instead it goes the other way. Tzilus comes down. The Hechel Azayin, the Bria in the top, Hechel, seventh Hechel in Bria. V'lechein tzarech lomer osach b'kaddish. So therefore, why do we say this kaddish? Kodem b'amida, the LURIA, the Hatzilu, the Mata. That's what it's doing there. If you can remember that, that's the kavana over there with the kaddish. However, like you probably won't run into it. I don't, because they're in Ashkenaz land. They don't say that. So he says, "V'tam l'kadish shel kodem b'ramida b'tefillas mincha." So why you have one before mincha? Gam b'mincha oimrim kaddish kodem b'ramida. Also this, he says, the fish shelo zacharno klal in the bria, because it doesn't mention anything at all about bria. Kenada ki ein chiv b'tefillas mincha rak lomer tefillas yod ches levad. You only have to say that. He said, now over there we explain. I don't know where over there is. Hatan, the reason the fish ain't banu koich la'alos bria lamala, we don't have the strength to elevate bria. Mifnei shehadin sholet oz be'esa mincha. So we did hear a little bit about the fact that mincha time is a more time of din. So there's not a tremendous aliyah there. I'm not sure what this is all about. I'm sorry, but don't really quite get it. Then you have kaddish before the amida, after the amida in general. Kulam heim b'sod av. All of them become the sod. They'll come aboard tzleinu. V'tzarach shagam b'hem yiyu base koach. Each one I have with the 2 28s that you need. And the base mobs. So you could use that off of the name Av. Let's do a little bit more. Let's see what we have time here. So let's do a little bit more. Sham nizboyer od tam b'kuvana shel l'kadeshim. So here's another reason. Shel shar hayom. V'da, know this. Ki hinecha b'anem mechanem havaya the Av el atzilos. So we know that we put Av next to Asila. The Sad goes to Bria. Ma goes the Yitzira, and the Ben is a Sia. So he said, we call that Tzilus Kol, the lose of all of the Tzilus in general. Hu Shem Av. Of Tzilus, no problem. So therefore the first mob that you're going to do is going to be from Av. Av the Yudin, which we call, of course, by the Yudin. Shebedukva the Tzilus. And where do we see this? Is this in the Malchus of Tzilus? And then you come to the second mob. Menavaya the Av the Yudin, that's going to be the same thing again. The Zer Anpin the Tzilus are going to be over there, and Zer Anpin the Tzilus. So instead, along the way of the way that we find the Kadeshim that we do in Chakras, Kain, Hain, B'Mincha, V'Arvis, it's the same thing going to be Chakras and Marvis. V'Shachar B'Yom, and also the rest of the days. That's once again the kaddish that you say that mincha and marv before tefillah, mida tefillah mincha. So here you do have this in Ashkenaz. This is one you can have kavanah for. He said kaddish mida tefillah mincha. Kavan el Havaya, the Av had that idea of the Av the Yudin. Became B'Kaddish Sha'achar Amida, then also after the Amida, the Tefillas Mincha. So you say Mincha, you're going to say Tizkabel over there. B'Kavin Al Derek Sheba'arna B'Tefillas Shachar, which I don't quite sure what he says. B'Kaddish Ashakoda Miyotzer the Arabis, before that, this is Av and Sab. Of Rabishel Kodam Amida, V'Achar Amida, the Arabis Gam came Hu Av. This could be seen over Av and Av. V'Shalachra Arvis who's Sag Uma, then it goes down further and it's Sag Uma. V'Kadeshin Shebeshecha B'Yom K'Fich Ma Shetikra Kach Shetikra. So he says the Kadeshin for the rest of the day. Ma Shetikra, what you say, Kach Takavin, you say like this, if you learn some written Torah, he says this refers to the Asiyah. The Kaddish who Ma'al V'Sag, because that's what you have in the lower world. V'im Shanis Mishnah, Asher Bechibi Yitzira. Now, in other places, I think that he says that Mikra, definitely, Mikra is in Yitzira, Zeranpin, and short Torah Shabbat Peh, which is Mishnah, would be in Asiyah. But he said, "Mishnah Shecha Bechiba Yitzira Dekav Bekadosh Aku B'Sag V'Av V'Im Asekes B'Chachmas of Kabbalah." If you're doing that. Gam came to Kal al Derek and Nizgar B'Sag V'Av, those two together, Ki Kol Zem B'Yitzira, all of that refers to Olam Yitzira. So we'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll finish it. And if we have time, and with God's help, we'll go to the next one.